Hey everybody, Dr. Susan here again. I hope you've been watching these videos. If you haven't been watching them, they're all on our YouTube page at Atlanta Integrative Wellness Centers. They're all there so you can find them all, get all the information if you've missed any. Seeing this now, we ask you to please like and share this information with others because we want to get it out into the community. We came together yesterday and decided, we have so much information under these walls. Within these walls and under this roof that we want to get it out to people to help as many people as we can in this time of our country being in kind of chaos right now. So there's a lot of good happening and we want to kind of just refocus. With that being said, we're not making light of this pandemic. Take all the CDC recommendations seriously. We are also. So stay, wash your hands, stay out of crowds. All the recommendations that they're laying down, just stick with them. But while you're in your space in your house, we want your mind to stay right. So that's what today's video is about. It's about mindset because it's a very important part. Our mind tells our bodies what to do. So if you want to be healthy, you want to tell your body that you want to be healthy and you plan on staying healthy and you want to be firm with it. Do not let worry and fear and panic come into your hearts because then nothing good comes from that. So we want to stay in a mindset of being where we need to be. So with that being said, and taking all necessary precautions to keep you safe, you want to eliminate fear. You don't want to panic. You want to make sure that you have good influences in your media and what you're watching on TV. You want to stay away from the news. I agree with watching a little bit of it, just to be sure that you're informed of all important decisions being made in this country. But to sit and watch it all day is not a good idea because that will put you in a very negative mind frame. When fear sets in our bodies from a body point of view, because we're here to tell you how to keep your body healthy, that's what we're here for, just to tell you how to keep your body healthy and to not progress any illness and keep you healthy moving forward from this point. So all these tips that we're going to be giving you are all forever, you know what I mean? But for now, most importantly. So you don't want to be in fear, panic, or in sympathetic mode, as they call it. So you want to be more calm. Fear and panic and sympathetic mode shuts down your digestive system and destroys your gut. 80% of your gut resides in your, 80% of your immune system resides in your gut. So you want to be sure that you're keeping your gut healed and sealed, as I call. You want to keep it rock solid. All your health comes from there. So you want to be sure that you're taking the necessary precautions to keep your gut healthy. So you want to keep yourself calm. And I'm going to go over several ways to do that. One of them is eliminating media exposure and getting caught up. What I always say when it comes to kind of cutting through all the information, even if it's about diet and health and wellness and on the internet, is always consider the source, who put out the information, and you want to make sure that that information is coming from a reliable source. So like as far as what we're experiencing right now, most of the major news networks are in New York. New York is kind of at the center of this pandemic right now, and they're the state with the most, I think 50% of the cases, confirmed cases. So they're really in a little bit of chaos right now. My whole family lives there, so I'm hearing it firsthand from them. But I also realize that much of the news and the media stations are located in New York. So they're in the middle of this chaos and they're reporting from there. So we have to be sure that we're fact checking, we're being sure we know the source, that consider the source and where the information is coming from and does it hold true in our lives. So that's always my recommendation when it comes to research, and also here, news, media, which is it's our information source. So you just want to make sure it's valid. The second is gratitude. So we want to be sure that we are kind of shut in right now. But there was something on Facebook today, it made me think, I'm like, yeah, we're shut in, but the thing is, we're shut in, we have a roof over our heads, we have a warm bed, we have food, we have water, we have everything we need. It's not what we want, we don't want to be shut in, but right now it is important that we do adhere to that because we want to stop the virus from spreading. So it's important that we all listen to that and we do stay in our houses, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not what we want, but it's definitely, we have everything we need. So just be grateful, and just set the intention for your day. When you wake up in the morning, I like to just set an intention of gratitude, just that I'm grateful to be alive, grateful that I'm healthy, grateful that my family's healthy. Find whatever piece of gratitude that you can and just be grateful for it. even now they're finding so much more out about this virus and how to combat it and how to kill it, and medications are now coming online that can be taken if God forbid somebody does get it. There's a lot more hope today than there was last week, so we can be grateful for that also. I like to journal my gratitude, so just keep a gratitude journal, what you are grateful for. And it could be the littlest thing. It could be anything. You know, it could be your dinner tonight, your food, anything. The sunshine. It's a beautiful day out today, so we can just be grateful that, you know, we can get outside and we can walk. So it's, you know, a lot of places are closed down. We can't go shopping and things like that. But the thing is, or go to the restaurant or whatever it is that we do, but we can go out and walk, and I've been doing that so often, and I've seen so many people, more than ever before, and I'm sure you all agree that that is the case. You see more people than ever, and that is so wonderful to see that, because fresh air, sunshine, grounding with the earth are some of the best medicines that we can have, natural medicines. So we're all kind of reconnecting to the way it used to be before all, you know, we had all this kind of modern conveniences. So it's kind of a nice break from it all. So just be grateful and do that. Limit your time on Facebook. I mean, it's kind of entertaining now to see some of the things, but so I use it as just a 5-minute. Make sure like there's no information that you're missing. It's kind of funny to see some of the things out there about the moms trying to homeschool, and my heart goes out to them. So all you moms out there, I'm so glad that my children are grown and I'm not one of them. So I give you wow so much, because it's a hard time that we're going through right now. But it's fun to watch that, but it's also a lot of support. So there's a lot of support on Facebook. If you're in the right groups, you can find answers and help to things that maybe are stressing you that you can avoid, like homeschooling your kids or whatever it is. But so just look for supportive, positive groups, not so much negative ones. One thing I like to do is my pastor at my church, he's constantly on Facebook every day now. He's never been like that before, and I would look forward to every Sunday to hear him speak, but now I'm actually getting to hear him speak every single day, because he's putting a short Facebook post on. He's doing more Bible studies online. There's a lot of free Bible studies out there. If your church is not doing something like that, just look for that positivity, because you'll find it. It's out there, and it's wonderful that our world always comes together when it's needed. So it's just fun to watch. But there's some things that he's been saying that just makes you grounded and not worrying about your circumstances around you, that this too shall pass. It is a storm right now, but we will make it through it. You know what I mean? So you just need to know those things, and that just keeps your mind right, and just because everybody's in fear and panic and want to try to avoid that as much as possible. So you want to choose to live in love and not in fear. Other things that are going on that I saw today is stores like Joann Fabric is actually giving out the supplies to, if you know how to sew. I don't, but if you do, you can sew some masks, like not the masks they need in the hospital, but sew that these masks, the sterile masks, can be saved for the hospital and medical workers, just masks to cover your face. People are liking to wear that right now. So they're giving the supplies to be able to sew those masks. And you just have to call them. It's Joann Fabric, and they'll actually bring the box right out to your car. So it's amazing. Another thing is, I call it PTC, present time consciousness. Just live in today. You know, don't worry about what's coming, because honestly, good and bad changes have changed drastically. What we were experiencing a week ago, a day ago, hours ago, we're not experiencing now. So don't try to think ahead too much. Just try to live in present time consciousness. Live for today. What's going on today? What are you grateful for today? Set your intention for today. And that's all you can do. And just be thankful when you wake up tomorrow morning for another day. God gave you another day. Be thankful for it, and just set your intentions on how you can best serve and help people in that day. And that's why we're doing these videos, because we find this is the best way for us to serve. Because quite honestly, I'm going crazy, you know, having to be going from such a heavy patient load to not having as many patients in. My mind is like racing, you know, with what am I going to do? And then I realized I'm just going to do videos. I'm going to get the information out. So with that being said, I'm happy to share any information I have. Most of you know me. You know that I've been, for the last 10 years, rehabilitating my health from MS. And I have so many resources. I have so many recipes. I have so much information to share. I'm happy to share any of it. So please let us know if you're looking for something. I'd be so happy to get it to you. Any way I can help anyone right now. Please like and share these videos. get this information out, because people do need this. You know, they need this too. They need that voice of hope to cut through their panic and fear. And you know, not everybody lets on that they're fearful right now, but they are. You know, it's just not, no time like this has ever happened in the history of our world. So people are fearful, so they may not even say it. So you can share it, just let them know. Like our Facebook page, so you know, you get notified of all the times that I'll be doing these videos. I plan to do them all through the weekend, just giving you information, how to boost your immune system, gut health, microbiome, supplements to take. I've been answering emails all week on all these things, and that's I decided I'm just got to get it out to more people. It's not helping people one by one. So we want to live in love, not in fear. And just go help. Like I said, you know, Joanne Fabric was one of them. I'm sure there's many other places needing some sort of help from a distance. Everybody's kind of honoring that, social distancing. So there's a lot of help that can be given out there. Try to encourage somebody and love them through this time, okay? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.